All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Replay Roundtable, courtesy of Attack Motorsports International Sim Racing Team. Today we're going to be looking at a race with Haji, our newest ATK member. He was just promoted today, as a matter of fact. And this is a daily race C from Dragon Trail Seaside in the Group 2 cars, which are kind of interesting to drive, actually. Excuse me. I want to let you all know that today's video is sponsored by the Booga Box, which Rick happens to be sitting right here. It's all handcrafted chainmail stuff, a little bit of laser etching stuff. It's really cool, so please do go check that out. And we're also sponsored by hardrockdaddy.com. It's a music-centered website run by my buddy Adam. He is a writer, and he writes some really cool articles, and he does weekly countdowns. You get the Biggins Octane countdown, you get the top 20 strip club songs of the week. At the end of every year, he does a top 100 rock songs countdown, and that is going to be available here, I believe he said on January 21st. It may or may not be exactly then, so don't quote me. But yeah, that's really cool stuff too, so if you would be so kind as to go check them out. I'm going to leave the links down there in the description of the video. And many thanks to Enox for supplying our music for us. My buddy Roy plays bass in that band, and he was kind enough to give me permission to use the music. So yeah, if you guys would go show them some love, we would greatly appreciate it. And on that note, I have, joining me tonight, I have Gear from the frozen tundra that is Canada.
Hello all. We've
got Hook sitting in with us.
Howdy.
We've got Deep Jet, Tony, sitting here with us.
Hey, hello guys.
We've got Booga himself, Rick, all the way from, what, Kansas City?
Yep.
Alright, and we have my partner in crime, as always, Brothers Major, Andy.
Hello, YouTube land.
And of course, you have yours truly, Nightmare. So, let's get to, I'm the ringleader of this circus, as much as I hate it sometimes. I love these guys. Alright, anyway, on the count of three, gentlemen, are we ready to go? 1, 2, 3, go!
And we're rolling.
Yeah, much better than just sitting at the line.
Oh yeah. We're moving really slow.
I see that Haji is in the Lexus, and I had to give him credit. He's turned me on to the Lexus myself. So.
Oh yeah, I was
Another thing too, the paint scheme is awesome.
I guess Gear did that one.
Yep, that would be my guess. Careful patting yourself on the back, Beer Gear. You might throw out your shoulder.
Isn't that the color shift chrome?
It is, I believe. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet though. Yeah, that is actually a really good looking livery.
No, actually, Haji made that nitro.
Did y'all see that Nissan snap back and forth real quick when he got on the throttle?
Yeah, I sure did. That's one thing I found about the Lexus. It doesn't snap quite as much as the GTR wants to.
It is really smooth. It's a really smooth ride.
Yeah, I went in the what was it, Wednesday night, intending to raise just go in, run around at the back and raise my SR some for the Nations race, and I wound up winning a race with that car. So I was just like, well, all right then.
I've been doing really well with it myself.
How you got away from that dude that was glitching all over the track? Let him go by.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing where it just drives you batty, man, because you don't know where they're gonna be.
I'd much rather lose a spot than end up inside of the car, you know.
Right.
Be driving around with a 4-second penalty for hitting another car and you're in it.
That happened to me today. I'm doing the A race.
Nice save.
Yeah, it was a really nice save. You had that happen in an A race, Rick?
Yeah. First time I had a huge penalty like that.
Oh, it won't be the last, I promise.
Got a sticker that says I use bobbers.
What?
Oh yeah, go to that review thing again.
Oh!
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 Now see,
Oh,
now
that was nasty.
that right there is really, really unusual to see from Haji.
He got tapped and he got loose and dude tapped him anyway.
And
Car in front of him just did a bunny hop
Did
for no
anybody
reason.
else just see that Nissan do a bunny or the NSX do a bunny hop?
I did.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thought maybe my meds was kicking in early.
No, they're not kicked in yet. But yeah, well, Haji's back to 16th, so we're gonna have to see what he can do. Oh, 15th, 14th. That was quick.
Wow. Whoa. He was so close to that wall he could smell the paint.
Uh huh.
I thought he was licking it. He says, I'm getting my spots back.
You thought he was licking the paint.
That is,
He was close
that's
enough
one of
to
those
lick it,
things
yeah.
though, you worry about on this track with that chicane is coming through it like that and cars not being ghosted.
Yeah,
Yes.
that and being too close behind somebody, because it's really hard to judge your exit and entry on that chicane when you're too close to somebody.
Well, I agree because I've come through that chicane like that and then come around that center corner there for the exit and couldn't even see the other corner because there were so many cars spinning around and smoking right there.
No, that was the first time of a wreck. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the last. 'Cause these guys are pushing it pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. In this Z race, it's like this every race.
Yeah, it's really intense.
Look at
Somebody-
Haji running them guys
Somebody's
down.
eating that chicane. I don't
Oh yeah,
care.
he's chewing them up
Oh,
right
it
now.
happens. It happens quite regularly.
There's another one.
Kind of like that.
So next week,
drive around the track. Hell,
hey
we
Andy,
drive around the track and watch them wipe out.
next week's next week.
Haji is working every part of that car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look
Next
at
week's
that.
C race is grade 1 at Spa.
Ooh,
Oh, great.
that's going to be fun.
Another race I won't be in.
Right? Me neither.
At least you're honest.
And the reason being, the reason
Oh,
I
they
won't be.
are about it.
The reason I won't be running it is simply because the B race is, I think, 4 or 5 laps at Maggiore, a Grand Prix circuit in Group 3.
Yeah, that'll be the one I'll be running.
Right, that'll be the one I'll be into.
Who tapped him?
You sissies.
Now see, Hook got a penalty for a bullshit contact like that, but yet Haji got hit pretty good, and he didn't get a penalty, and the other guy only got 1 second. It's like, you know, the penalty system is very, very schizophrenic.
Yeah,
No offense
it's
to
not
anybody who
the
actually
system.
has schizophrenia. But yeah,
If you
it's
ask
like,
me, if somebody makes a contact with a car, they should be the ones getting the penalty, not the car that they make contact with.
well, yeah,
That's the thing though. With me, you know, like earlier, I don't necessarily think a guy hitting you when he's spinning out or whatever.
yeah, that
should get
doesn't
a
warrant
penalty. But he
a
should
penalty
be
for anybody.
Ghosted. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
the whole
that's the thing.
ghosted early thing.
The
for
ghosted.
me, you know. Yeah. I mean,
Oh look, we have a whole forest full of red top trees in front of him.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
Look at that. All you gotta do is make it around the penalty line.
even if you save it, you know, you're in the wreck and you manage to save it.
And every one of those
Ghosted,
penalties
you
is
can
1 second
still
penalty.
go.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets
He's
around
about
to
to
the
pick up 3
penalty line.
spots
He's getting ready to pick up
for
3
nothing.
spots.
Yeah, and all he had to do was keep following those guys.
Yeah.
So he did it smart.
Yep. Yeah, there's no point in fighting for position right there. You know you're going to get him anyhow.
Right. And he's gone. Time
He's
to
got a
catch
little bit
number
of clear
9.
track in front of him too. Now watch, he's gonna lay it down.
Mm-hmm.
174 breaking point right there. He is hauling ass down that hill.
Oh yeah.
And again, that Lexus will hold anything you want to give it.
Oh look, another victim.
And he quit.
He says, "I quit."
I wish I could put a counter up in the corner where it says how many people died in that chicane.
Oh wow.
But you know, so many people died there that they got a helipad there with a snow plow and a bulldozer and everything.
Squeegee.
Can you guys?
Yeah.
Can you even
With a mop
imagine
bucket.
if this was an actual real track? What kind of racing would go on here?
Oh man, it'd be insane.
There'd be at least 2 or 3 red flags every race.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 or 3?
no doubt.
Oh. But on the other hand, it would be some intense racing.
Is that it?
Now,
would?
in our defense, okay, in
Watch
our
that.
defense,
Uh-huh.
you are considered slow in these cars if you don't exit the chicane at least 130.
Oh yeah.
But you imagine in a real live race here, going through that chicane and one of your tires fail, you're dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
dead. There's no way around
Or,
it.
you know, being 200 meters behind everybody that wrecks.
Oh yeah.
You're hoping,
Yeah.
like, you know, your spotters, you know, is yelling, brake.
Look at that coming out of there at a $151, man.
Wow.
That's just quick.
Well, he is flying through there, dude.
It
He
takes-
told me he don't even lift going through there.
Yeah, it takes brass balls to go through there without lifting.
I've tried it in every car.
151 nightmare. 151.
Yep.
He's fitting to get tires, and he
Yep.
was on hard tires.
Yeah, he was on hard tires doing a $151 coming out of there.
Dude, we
Holy.
we was practicing, okay, and he went in and into practice, and his outlap was a 129 on hard tires.
At that
Are you
point,
kidding me?
at that point, I'd put my wheel away and say, you know what, I'm done for a while.
Yeah.
I quit trying. I got to a 130. I'm done.
Closest
I
I,
don't
got
even
was
care
a
where I qualify
131, so
anymore.
I said, yeah, I'm good. I couldn't even get on our own top 10 list doing it. I was like, nope, I'm good.
Oh, I'm rarely on
Dude,
my own
I
top
am-
10 list.
On my top 10 list, I am number 34.
Got a long way to go to see the top of that one.
In my top 10, I'm close.
The closing rate in front of these guys is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's barreling that thing down the streets.
Here we go into the chicane again.
Now watch this Lexus. It does not get unsettled.
54 coming out of there.
154 coming out of there.
And look what he gained on that guy in front of him.
Oh yeah. Well, that guy come
Well,
out
that
of there
guy
even at 145, man. That is
I'd
a
be
lot
lucky
of
to come
time.
through there doing 90 in a walker. No. You'd be lucky to get me to go through there doing 55.
I know, right?
You talking about I'll be hitting brakes.
Yeah. His
Slowing
braking
down.
points and mine are way different.
No doubt. He don't use them.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't seen him use a brake yet. He might have. No, he didn't hit a brake there either.
Yeah, he did. He did
Downshift.
just enough to downshift.
Yep, he did to get it wound up, but other than
That's
that,
it. That's all he does. He's downshifting. He doesn't rely on that brake pedal at all.
Wow.
The whole time he's driving, he's reaching down there and pulling up on that brake pedal.
I've never actually seen him run a race before, but this is amazing.
yeah, Hodges
I mean-
really quick.
Dude, Haji's been smoking us in races.
Ever since Odie invited him to the
couple
team.
months. Yeah. I mean, look at him. I mean, he just went around that number 10 car like it was not even there.
We got a couple of
Boom,
guys.
boom. Oh, we got another victim.
We got a couple of guys on our team that I think could have a good shot at making the finals, and I think Hodges
Oh,
be
no
one
doubt.
of them.
Oh, I can name off a bunch.
Casey.
You got Haji, Casey, Uncle,
Stefano.
Axe, Leo,
Curb.
Stefano. Don't forget about Stefano.
Curb Rider. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, God bless, man. We got a bunch of them.
You see him whipping around these people like that, like they're sitting still because nobody else pitted.
Look at the closing rate. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference
That's
between
insane.
that. I think is the difference between hard tires. Yeah, that's the difference between hard tires and medium tires right there.
Even if when he catches those curbs and the car's in the air, it doesn't get unsettled.
No,
If
not
he was
really.
on wooden fucking wheels right there, he'd be faster than me.
Gear, he's faster than all of us with a tricycle.
Yeah.
Put that
I've
man
not
on
seen
a
a brake light yet.
put that man on a big wheel and still outrun us.
Nice,
He was on
nice.
the
You
brakes
know,
hard to get
tight.
into
I
that, but
knew
then he was
going
right back
to.
off him.
I knew he was going to come
But
out
look at
tight
the
on that
pressure.
point.
Look at the pressure he put on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. See,
Dude,
I
is
can do
that dude
132
actually
there.
slowed him down to 130 something mile an hour coming out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that other guy
But
catch
look
up
at this.
behind him.
This is nuts. Let's see. Let
Oh,
him
the
go.
guy,
Yeah.
yeah, guy behind him came up
He's going to
now.
hold it tight coming out. I
And
knew it.
He's fast and he's so clean. Like he's not
Yeah,
missing any of his points.
yeah, he's very, very consistent.
Like
Yeah,
them
they-
guys
yeah,
slowed him
they-
down a bunch right there.
Yeah, they are.
Look at that! Look at that! Look behind him! Whee.
That's what happens when you try to keep up with him.
I don't know if you
me,
guys
I know.
noticed or not, but that guy up there in 6th place, he did the bunny hop coming out of that S turn there.
Every corner, he's setting these guys up.
Oh yeah,
I mean, one mistake and it put him back, and then now.
See how he backed out of it before he went into that S,
yep.
and how he come out of it.
And that guy
Yeah,
was
look,
driving.
he-
That was his pure setup because that guy in front of him was driving in his mirrors. Knew Haji was
Yeah.
right there on his bumper, and Haji just backed off, let him mess up, and went by him.
Now this guy's slowing him down. Is there enough room for him to pick up the speed?
Oh, yeah. 156 right there at the apex. He is rolling, dude.
I mean, I don't know about you guys,
Oh,
but this is just fun to watch.
Wow, it is amazing.
He's putting some pressure on this dude.
Yeah, he is.
Look at that! I mean, he's right there on him. Like
His name just we went from Haji to Shadow.
He's on top
And he's
of
got
it.
the inside line.
Yeah,
He
I
took
was just
him on
gonna
the
say that. Notice
outside.
he took the inside line.
Yeah,
there.
that guy had no choice but to back off right there.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, he had a choice. He just chose to do the smart thing and back off.
Well, if he wanted to stay in the race, he made the right choice.
Right.
So smooth. Had a little bit of front end wiggle right there, but I
I
mean,
don't
he
know if
is
he's
smooth.
got enough room, enough track to catch the guy in front of him.
I don't know, man. He's hauling ass, so we'll find out.
You know when people use that analogy, like you just got spanked.
Mm-hmm.
Haji, they just invented this because of like this was invented because of Haji.
I mean, he is done put a gap on this dude in 7th.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to see what consistency can do for you.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
157 when he straightened out right there.
Mm-hmm.
that's.
I tried to do that right there. I'm the one shaking like a dog sitting PC.
Looking at his owner kind of funny, like, what?
Got that concerned look, the brow furrowed and all that.
Yep. Dog looks just looking at you weird. Hey man, I don't want you looking at me. That just looks weird. You fed me this shit. I bet
Any
you
normal
Hodges-
person slows down for a corner. He actually geared up.
Yeah, I kind of think Haji might have come down on the mothership with Casey.
Yeah.
Do you think, hey, how would you like to ride to work with this guy?
That could be
know,
interesting.
You know when he calls in when he's on his way to work?
Well, when you get there, I guarantee you, you'll be shaking, and it won't be from the coffee. You better bring a whole package of wipes with you, because you're going to have to be cleaning that seat.
Now, just because he drives like this on the game doesn't mean he drives like that in real life.
Oh, you know he's thinking about it.
Shit,
You know he's thinking about it.
This dude's probably got like 6 turbos on his car, a supercharger, all in like a hatchback.
Now look at this. Look how far back he was, and he can see sixth place or 5th place now. Well, that was easy for me to say,
Hey,
but
well, I'm gonna tell you what, he needs to pass that Ram, dude.
well, if he can get to him, I'm sure he will. But he's got about half a lap left. It's quite a gap, so unless that guy screws up or the chicane claims him, he's pretty well stuck where he's at.
He's just, I mean, it's amazing the way he's working that car and the way them tires are wore out.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't letting up. I'll
No,
tell you
no.
that right now.
No, he's he's pushing.
175 at the breaking point right there.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, he should be seeing the car in front of him.
He
Just going
did.
into the
He
chicane.
was not going into the chicane, but he saw him coming down the hill.
And dude, he pushed it.
Good night.
157 coming out of there.
On worn tires.
On worn tires.
Even if he finishes 6th, dude, this is.
I'm
this
telling
is
you, dude.
ridiculous.
He's got. This is a name you're going to have to watch out for.
Oh yeah.
I
All
ain't
right,
got
guys.
nothing for him.
Until
Howdy.
he gets banned again.
I'm glad that you
That's
picked this
sweet.
race, Nightmare. This was
Thank you.
awesome.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.
All right. On behalf of Attack Motorsports International Sim Racing Team, until next time, everybody, peace.
Was my best decision. Getting it wrong was my best decision. Hate me, phase me out. It doesn't change the fact of what you're all about. You fake motherfucker, trust it out, trust it.